So let's see this. Minimize z is equal to 8x plus 10y. This is called as the objective function. And these are the constraints. Constraints means restrictions. Okay, restrictions. So let's draw this. First column will be given inequalities. Given inequalities. So in given inequalities we have 2x plus y greater than equal to 7, 2x plus 3y greater than equal to 15. So the corresponding equalities will be 2x plus y is equal to 7, 2x plus 3y is equal to 50. So these are the corresponding equalities. Now what we do is we try to draw this, both of them on a graph. So when we draw on a graph, what we get is point on the x-axis, and point on y-axis. So get a point on x-axis. Whenever a point is on x-axis, the y will be 0, and whenever a point is on y-axis, the x will be 0. So if I put y is equal to 0 over here, x is 7 by 2 means 3.5. 3.2. X is 7 by 2 means 3.2. And if I put y is equal to 0, y will be 7. If I put y is equal to 0, x is 15 by 2 means 7.5. And if I put x is equal to 0, y is 3, 5 is 15. So let's draw this now on a graph. Okay, we'll draw this on a graph. So we have graph over here, that is 0, and on x-axis we should go till 7.5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we go to 8 over here. Same as what we'll do over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So this is what we want. Now let's plot the points. The first point is, the first point we have over here is 3.5, 0. 3.5 is over here. 3.5, 0. And 0, 7 is this point. So I'll draw this now. 3.5, 0. So this is the line that you get. This line is called as 2x plus y is equal to 7. This is 2x plus y is equal to 7. The second line that you get is 7.5, 0. 7.5, 0 is this. And 0, 5. So I will join this now. So this line is 2x plus 3y is equal to 50. This is what I got. Now, what I do is, I will go for origin test. That is, I will be testing 0, 0. Let's put 0, 0 over here. What will I get? 2 into 0, plus 0 greater than or equal to 7. Now 0 is greater than 7 is false. That will go to non-origin side. So if we have a function which is false, if a condition which is false, we go to the non-origin side. Same way here also I will put 0, 0 in the equation. 2 into 0 plus 3 into 0 greater than or equal to 15. 0 plus 0 greater than or equal to 15. 0 greater than 15 is false. So we go to the non-origin side. So when we go to when the condition is true, if the condition is true, we go to the origin side. If the condition is false, we go to the non-origin side. Now let's see how to plot this over here. What we see over here is this blue line. Let's say this is the blue one. This is the blue one. No? So it will go away from the origin, and the black one will also go away from the origin. So if I try to draw the feasible region will look something like this. Away from this line, also away from this line. So this region over here, as you can see, is unbounded. This is not bounded. This is not a closed region. This is going away, no? So this is actually going away from the origin. Okay. Now, if I want to find the corner points, okay, let's see how to get that minimized part. What I will do is, I know this point. That is, this corner point is 7.5, comma 0. I know this point that is 0, comma 7. But I have no idea about this point. Okay, about this point. So this point I can get by using graph also, or I can solve them simultaneously. So what I do now, I will solve them simultaneously. If I solve 2x plus y is equal to 7 and 2x plus 3y is equal to 15 simultaneously, minus minus minus, cancel. Y minus 3y is minus 2y, 7 minus 15 is minus 8, y is 4. If I put this value in equation 1, 2x plus 4 is equal to 7, 2x is 3, x is 7 minus 4 is 3, x is 3 by 2, x is 1.5, somewhat 1.5 you are getting, somewhat, okay. So this is what is this point. This point is 1.5, comma 4. This is 1.5, comma 4. Now I got three corner points. Let's say this point is A, this point is B, and this point is C. I repeat, these are the corner points of the shaded region, feasible region. One corner. So there are three corner points. So I have the vertex, that is A. What is the vertex? 7.5, comma 0. What is B? 1.5, comma 0. And what is C? 4. C is 0, comma 7. Now I will put all those values in the function. That is called as function, correct? So Z is equal to 8 into X means 7.5, 10 into Y means 0. Got it? Now instead of 7.5, I can use 15 by 2 also. If I want to make the calculation easy, what I do is I use 15 by 2. Or else you can multiply this also. So I want to make the calculation easy. So what I do, I will say 15 by 2. Because here it was 15 by 2 only, no? It was 15 by 2. See, when I put 0, x is 15 by 2. So 2 other 2, 2 4s are 15 4s are 60. Or else you can multiply this. You will still get 60 only. Same way. 8 into. Now I will not write 1.5. 1.5 was 3 by 2. 1.5 is 3 by 2. Because if I put x is y 0, you will, where it was? 1.5. No, we solved it now. This 3 by 2. So can I say 3 by 2 plus 10 into 4. 2 4s are 4 3s are 12. 12 plus 10 4s are 40. 12 plus 40 is 52. And z is equal to 8 into 0 plus 10 into 7. 10 7 8 0 0 plus 10 7 is 70. Now which is the smallest value? 52. So that is your answer because you want minimize. If the question is maximize, go for the bigger value. If the question is minimize, so the minimum value 52 occurs when x is 3 by 2 and y is 4. So this is your